Now, this staircase is a bit unique in the sense that only for household staircase, also called residential. Then the design here will be slightly different. As you guys are aware, based on BCA local standards, if you're creating staircase, which is stairs, all right, information wise, you need to take note is the riser and tread. So for residential, the minimum for the tread to use can go as low as 225. Standard is 250. All right. Riser highest maximum is 175. You can't go any higher. You can go lower, but not higher. All right. Then for commercial use of riser and tread, is right. Tread is around 280 to 300 the width. As for the riser, it's around 150 to 175, around that range. Okay, based on the requirement. As for the width here, minimum is 900 to 1000.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
You haven't shared a screen, right?
Oh, I haven't shared. Oops.
You haven't shared.
Oh, sorry. Yen, you are awake. The rest are sleeping. No,
I thought you were just explaining like that only.
no. I was supposed to explain and share at the same time. So sorry. Thank you. Just hold on. My bad. Why I didn't share? That moment. Okay, it's my fault. But at least Yen is aware. Zig, you aware not? Okay, don't worry. It's my fault. Okay, now can see. Let me close this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Terrible. Maybe Monday blue. So you get your tools from stairs. So as a designer for this, you need to create a stairs that must comply the local code. That's why just now I was explaining is this. Residential here, the minimum for the tread means this width can as low as 225. Default is 250. All right. Then the riser highest, all right, is 175. Okay. You know as a tread riser, right? Riser means the height,
Yes.
stack to
Yeah.
another stack. Yeah. So the other thing is if more than 18 step right, that means 18 step, you must have a landing. So you can see we have a landing here. Okay. And the other one here is since there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 6 on the top. You only can go to level 2, then you can see it. Okay. So my level 2 here, I did not set it to wireframe, did I? Or I haven't linked my file in. Yeah. Okay. My level 2 haven't linked yet. So when you link, you should be able to see your level 2. Okay, since I haven't linked, so what should you do? Cancel your command first, link your level 2 in here. Have you done that? Since you're doing staircase. Okay. The first story background, this one I think underlay, you can set to none. When set to none, is gone. See now. WT for my grid, why they are so different. Okay. Wow, suddenly a few problem comes up. Level 1 grid display is correct. Level 2 grid display is wrong. So how am I going to change before I continue? Any idea?
You untick it, then after you tick, is it?
No, this one is only once a while is okay. But if let's say I have plenty floor, you can see that my roof is to be still the same. See, this is wrong lah. See now, if I got 50 story, that means if I'm gonna do one by one, it's gonna be tedious. So normally, when the first story is correct, you can actually change, and the term is called what? Propagate, which is if I select my grid line, control key, select the rest.
Is it the select all instances?
Also can. Then here, propagate extends. Okay, this one you must do it when you need to select the correct grid line to activate this. So propagate extend. You see here, you want the ceiling plan, all this to follow, to update. Then, okay. See now, all your levels updated already. Look at the roof, all done. So this is what we call propagate extend. Questions?
So I can do again.
Control Z, undo. Now, as Zig say, I select this, right click. I'm going to select all instances visible. Then you go to contextual ribbon, select the command called propagate extends. Okay, so by selecting this, they will prompt out for your extension. It means you want which floor to follow your level 1. So of course, all are. One thing I don't like this set here is there's no so-called select all buttons. Yeah, a bit sad. So you got 50 story, means there's 50 floor plans, 50 reflected ceiling, a lot of floor to adjust, which is not so functional in these tools. I think it need to be improvised. Okay, so just click OK, and you'll notice that the rest of your floor, the bubble grid direction change. Okay, that's it. All right.
Sure, but I
So-
don't seem to.
Sorry?
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Huh? It works, right? Unless you pin, you lock lah. If you lock, then of course it can't change. All this you cannot lock first. When I say lock means you pin. You pin means it will not change. Okay, done. Next thing we need to insert is your second story. So go to import CAD. Remember to insert your level 2. So I go to my hard disk where I have the file loaded. Okay, I think yours is under students. Bernard, Aki, here. Second story plan. Yeah. Then second story plan, I will not use auto origin because it's actually been all over the place. So I will use manual. All right. Remember, current view only and black and white. Okay. So it was quite colorful, the drawing. Open. zoom. Make sure it's there. So randomly place anywhere first. Remember, right click, override graphics in view by element, halftone. Remember that. Okay, halftone, apply, okay. Now to align this CAD file to your grid, all your grid here is your reference. All right, so don't reference wrongly. Wrongly the whole thing will change, will shift. So modify, where's my modify? Align. A grid, vertical grid is my, sorry, horizontal grid. Align. Then level 3 to level 3, like this. Okay.
Sir,
Immediate.
can I share my screen?
You hold on, me pin.
Okay.
Is it pin? Hold on. Pin it first. Okay. Yes. You share screen. Okay. Let me stop
Yes,
mine
sir.
first. Okay.
Sir, how to remove this thing from the second
This is
floor?
underlay. That means under your properties, there is a category called underlay. You set it to none. Have or
How
not?
to make this be sir?
Underlay lah. Under the properties, there's an underlay function. Have or not? The first one is called graphics. Then you scroll down, you see underlay, extend, identity data. Have or not? Underlay. Under your properties palette, not your project browser.
Property?
Palette. And then on top, see? Underlay. Oh, down. Underlay. Here. Down. Then the second one, underlay.
Yeah.
The first one. First story. See the first story?
Yeah.
Select. No. Select means expand it. None. Select none.
None.
See? Gone already.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Yep. Okay. Let's continue. So once it's there, you remember to pin it. Then you can select your CAD file, query, and start to hide. Hide those that are not required because you already create your grid. So hide in view, and is there a line, center line, or something like that? This dimension. Select, hide. Okay. I think so far that's all. Okay. So you can see your staircase. What's the difference between these two? We notice that there's a toilet underneath your stairs. So this model very challenging. Okay, so sometimes when it comes to archi design and there's a staircase, it's always interesting. So how we need to clear this so-called connection. Okay, we'll come to that. But so far, okay. If okay, I will do my first story with a 3D. All right, so highlight first story, WT or TW here. Then close my second story first, activate my 3D or later, huh? So how am I to customize my stairs? Now our stairs itself, under the circulation at the architecture tab, circulation panel, look for stairs. So the stairs, they have a few types, which is here says assemble stairs, cast in place stairs, and precast. So the difference between these precast, cast in place, and assemble. What's the difference? Precast, factory make, correct? So everything precast at the factory, then deliver to site. So the staircase will be nicely done because it's created under controlled environment. Yeah. Cast in place basically do at the site. Normally these are, whoa, Meng Fei is in. Okay. Right. Then when it says assemble stairs means wood or steel. All right. If not, cast in place and precast purely are concrete. The difference here, I will say that they have a notch and so-called extension from the precast. But for this particular design, we are using cast in place. Okay. Anyone not sure on the staircase? Not sure, please let me know. Then I will do some sketching. Where's my tools? Annotate. You see, if it's, let's say, mouse, I select my line. For hold on, example and cast in place. Let's say this is your landing. Okay. The stairs itself actually is here. Okay. Let's say like this. Wow, my line was damn bad. Okay, so that is your first story. This is how they connect. That means landing considered as one stair count. All right. For this assemble and cast in place. But if you're talking about precast, that'll be different. Because precast, they have a notch, meaning like this. So here, there's an I-beam, or there's a beam there. Then your staircase look like this. Okay, this is what we call the notch. So it look like this. Oops. Yeah, like this. Okay, so this is the difference. Compare this and this. So this is your landing. So you can have shorter distance. All right, when those are space constraint. Okay. If okay, I will clear. And let's customize our staircase. right? You can see the function here, run, landing, support. So your staircase break down into 3 components. The run means what? The direction. Whether you want a straight staircase or U-turn or spiral or multi-landing, and some new one is called your whiner. Normally whiner is for spaces like project site, where space are actually constrained, or some household space are constrained, especially old house. So when it comes to the landing, it's also take as a stair flight count. I would say that virtually there's no landing there. So for Singapore code, we can't have that kind of staircase unless special condition. Okay. Then landing, you can custom build, all right, or automatic select. So it means we can create a staircase with or without landing. Third is your support. So support here referring to as your stringer or support. Now we can see that this guy's support is add to the side. So in other words, when you draw your stairs, you need to focus on the run. How is it going to draw? Okay. Now, here, let's say based on this particular stairs, what we want, this is concrete, so is this one here, cast in situ stairs. All right, this is for this type of condition, type space. So I'm going to select this and then go to edit type. So I'm going to create the stairs that belongs to our project. So duplicate. I don't want to rename this because this is the system family. All right. So for this case, I would duplicate. Maybe I call this as my concrete stair. Concrete stair. Then the width here, I think is 1000 if I'm wrong. 1000 mm. Okay, like this. Or I can call it interior staircase, up to you. Indoor ma, yeah. Or indoor staircase. You may want to do that if you want. Okay, all good. So if I'm going to select in 1000, be okay. The maximum riser, I'm following the architecture recommendation here because this is their design. So riser 175. Your minimum trap depth is 225. The width you can preset here, or sometime while you are doing your staircase, the width might change. So you may want to randomly adjust externally. Okay, questions? So here I leave it as 1000. Now for staircase, later you can change what is a run type lah, landing lah, and so on. This is what we call your stringer support. All right, yeah. So not sure, please ask. I only change these 2 important ones first. The rest will come later because you can manage later on. So I pick OK. Right. So you notice that I want 18, but here they give me 19 automatically, which is you can change it to 18 if you want. How? You see here, all this value, this one changed, right? Because of this. If I force it, yes, Swarm, I type 18, enter. I'm forcing it to go 18 stair flight. Questions? So you can see that my actual riser is 175 and my actual thread is 225. Okay, so sometimes you got to strictly follow what's architect's requirement. Okay, because you guys are CE, although you don't design, but since architects design it, we just build accordingly. Questions?
No.
Okay, so if no, let's select this one, which is straight. Then if I select from here, all right, later I must go second floor to continue. Now here there is a question or there's a problem. You can see that this particular staircase, they actually join back to back. Okay, back to back. Normally for staircase, there should be a gap minimum 100 mm. Only for this household, we got no choice because the space is a factor. So if you are connecting back to back, your railing, you need to place it manually. That means here, you tell them none. You don't want any railing. If not, you notice that when you draw this area here, confirm will give you some error. All right, so take note on this. Okay. Okay, then here to start, whether this is left or right, doesn't matter. Why? Let's say I pick from the first one. This is the space we want. Center. Yes.
So you just now press rolling, then you press none.
Yeah. Because here will later give me a clash effect.
Oh, okay.
But if you forget, never mind, let it be. Just a little tang sound lah.
Okay.
It's okay, don't worry. It's just that I do before on the railing, so I expect to see there's a warning. I just want to preempt you all first. So another word means you can create a stair without the railing because you guys are structure ma. Only architecture add railing. CE don't add railing. You just build the structure core only, the stair flight. That's it. Okay. So you can see that now this part is in the center. No need to cancel. You just need to use the location line to switch a different option. So this one should be my left, run left. See that? Stop up to here, snap it like this, modify. You can't see what is that, right? Based on the plan view. Remember, select your stairs, go to this command, selection box. Okay, right? Pick selection box. You notice that it will only show you the stairs that you select. So in this case, WT, I can see from my plan, I can see from my 3D, which is partially selected. Okay, so you may need to resize a bit. Cannot select. Why? What's happening? I must finish first, right? Okay, because here there's a wall. Click finish first temporarily. Don't worry about the error because it's detect that the staircase have not reached the right levels. I just want to temporarily disable. Let you guys take a look. Okay. So this is the toilet. Questions?
Hi, sir. Where's the
Hmm.
box? Where's the box?
A box.
Yeah, sir, how
Uh,
to do the section box?
This
ah?
one?
Yes.
I did see just now. Sorry.
Section box.
Okay. You just need to select your staircase and here. Section box.
Okay, thank you,
Or
sir.
BX.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
Can.
yeah, no problem. Oh, the rest okay?
Yeah, can.
Good. So once done, what's the next step? I got to draw the other one, right? Correct now, because this is only half done. So from the view plan, I open up the second story. So from here, I'm going to draw the other staircase here. But meantime, set your mode to wireframe. So at least you see clearly from there. Okay, so this is how you look like. Ready? In order to activate the tool spec for your staircase, you select the existing staircase and you see that there's a tools called edit stairs. This one is you can modify the level. All right, this is to change your rebar for structure and so on. Okay, this will show alert or warning if it's not connected. So far, okay, because we haven't finished yet. Edit stairs, it opens up. See? Go to which one? Run 1000 width, right?
Yeah.
So double check your railing is no longer there. So pick a point. See? Wrong direction, change. Now should be right. Well, there's select center right lah. Okay, like this. Then you choose the 18, the step here. Okay, so this is how your staircase being generated. Now, questions? Staircase?
No. But I do different method.
How you do?
I do continuously. So from level 1, then I stop at the visor. Sorry, at the landing. Then I continue from still level 1 also. But then I continue to level 2. Yeah. But then I realized that my one also like the 3D model is still there, but like it's not as proper as yours.
Yeah lah, do
Yeah.
wrongly mah.
Yeah. Because that time I do what I can remember only. I totally forgot about how to do staircase.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
At least to sketch a staircase is challenging. Seriously, it's damn challenging.
Yeah.
So you tell me what's wrong with this drawing?
The wall like in
Yeah, you see? Like that. Scary, right?
Yeah.
That's why here comes the issue. Why I say comes the issue. Okay, let me just click finish my stairs because at least it reached the 18 stair flight. It stopped there. So this is correct. So everything seems to be connected nicely. I click finish it. Okay. So first story, second story is fine. The interesting part here is if you go to your 3D, now if I remove this crop live section. At 3D, you look at your properties section box, uncheck it. Your model look like this. And see below, that is your WC. So how am I going to cover? How am I going to do the cleans up here? Challenging, right? Correct or
Yeah.
not? So,
correct.
yeah. So how am I going to do that? First of all, what is our second story information here? That means we need to have a slab at level 2, 104.15, which is this slab continue here, right? So this 1, 2, 3, 4, they are same level, but I will still draw one at a time, meaning although they're the same, but I only draw this piece first. Okay, for my staircase, but you got to be careful because where is the wall itself? That means if I select this set to hidden line or temporarily, I hide my stairs. Select this, you go to sunglass, hide element. So by looking at this, my slab line is actually here to here to here. And this is my landing slab or your common area. You can call this as a common area. Okay. So how to create this slab here? Level 2. So here onward, everywhere should be wood finish. Only bathroom is not. This is your walk-in wardrobe and all these individual. So like what we create our slab, settle this one first. If this one settle correct, then we do the rest. Okay. Okay. So which should be the same for the rest of the floor. So I go to my floor key. Select which one? Something similar. Okay, let's say I want to give this 200. Is it 200 or 250? Go to check it out. Go to my east view. Set this to wireframe. Yeah, it's 200. All right, it's a 200 slab. Okay, let me measure and check. Cannot 3D. Yeah, but can see it's 200 mm. So 200 mm, something similar. Cast in situ. Only that's all. Living dining floor. If I select this, edit type.
Wait, sorry.
Hmm.
How do you temporarily isolate again?
Sorry?
How to temporarily isolate?
You press the sunglasses.
Yep. You are right.
Sunglasses.
Sunglass.
Eh.
Sunglass below lah. See this? This is sunglass. That means at my this view, see sunglass here? You reset, my stairs will be back. See my stairs? But now I cannot because it's still doing it So cancel. You must select your sunglasses, which is here reset. See, it's back now.
Oh,
So you
isolate
select first. Yeah.
element.
So hide element, then you go to Archi floor Archi. All right. Then select something similar since only 200. So I'm selecting this, edit type. From here, I will duplicate. So I give this guy, let's say, second floor. Okay, so 200 mm. If you like to call this as a common corridor, then please, by all means. All right. Or common area lah. Okay, 200. Then I will change my thickness. Because wood itself normally won't be 50 mm that thick lah. It should be like 20 to 30 around there. And sometimes if you paste those kind of PVC strip, even thinner. But when you state landed properties, I don't think you do that, right? Normally people will really use parquet wood. Maybe 20 mm thickness. Yeah, around there. Okay. But as I said, for construction, normally, if you are not sure, we normally give a 50 mm. So I follow what is the construction's method. I leave it 50. It's just that here the marble, I will change to wood, the finishes. Okay. So wood, filter, wood. You can see we have oak flooring and some others, but currently limited. You want to load some more, go below here. Filter, look for AC material. If you can't find this because of this, show height library panel. Okay. From here, you can choose wood, but it's still not sufficient. Then you create from here, which is the export from external source, or you custom create. Yeah. So here, let's say I want something light color. Or this Gerard, no. Mahogany, oak flooring, espresso. Wow. Let's say oak white. Okay, to load, just pick this button. Add material to document. All right. Then color no change, you leave it. If let's say you like to apply on different room with a color change, then you go to duplicate multiple. All right. Yeah, but meantime, I think I leave it as oak white. Pick apply. Okay, so this is the component that we are using. So I pick okay. Common area. Okay. Then you sketch. So from here, pick line or you draw. Here to my wall a bit weird, huh? Yeah. Where's my snapping? Okay. To here, to here, to center, to here, to finish. So look like this. Now the height offset should be 0. Apply. When I ask you, would you like walls that goes up this floor level to attach to its bottom? You must say no. don't attach. Okay, so now it looks like this. Of course, the color coding I didn't set yet because of this thing, which is the material. I forget to check onto this color. Okay, apply. But this guy doesn't look like white because say white ma. So white because of the appearance here. See, this is the white color in them. Based on image lah. So here looks okay, but not this. All right, sometimes you may want to change the color in your appearance graphics. If you don't want to follow, uncheck, then you set this to kind of lighter. Yeah, like this. Apply, and okay. Okay now, and apply, okay. So now at least it's a lot more lighter. Okay, so this is something that you need to adjust. Challenging, a lot of things start to clash already. Okay, so I close my 3D, or if you don't want to close your 3D, you can turn on from here, section box. Then you drag it inward. Just on the method I showed you all is faster. It's what we call the section box method. But section box, you must select your component first. Okay. Any questions?
No.
Okay, so it's like almost an hour. You guys want to get it drawn first? Or you want to take a short break? Because I think some of you guys have a lesson back to back, right?
I think a break would be favorable.
How long? 15 minutes as usual?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so be back by 4:20. Let me stop recording first.